Okay, hello, everyone. We are starting another webinar. This is part of educational series of Sunrise Realty Investment and Development. We do it because we believe in knowledge is everything. And I'm actually in between Tony Robbins classes. So it's just in every session I hear how much marketing is everything. That's really, marketing is the main driver of every business. And before we had to pay, a lot of money to marketing agencies, and now we can do everything ourselves. So basically, this is one of the tools, Canva. I use it myself, and I'm very excited to see additional ways to use it. I do it very basic. So Yulia going to show us how to create basically digital marketing materials, which, in a click can reach thousands of people, unlike the old marketing ways. So I'm giving it to Yulia, and yeah, happy to go.
Okay, a little bit about me. So I work as a UX designer, but usually I do touch on all marketing and all like graphic design, visual design, but I look at it also from the user perspective. And that's also recently a trend to look at everything from the user perspective. So users are not getting overwhelmed with marketing and don't use kind of like cliches ways to market and to when it's can start working against you, when it's like constant reminders, constant notifications. So how to make the marketing more interesting is something that everybody's trying to do on their end. I'll start sharing my screen for this. Okay. So I created this deck and I'll put it in the slideshow mode. So so I look at marketing from visual design perspective, and visual design, it's basically doing the marketing or any communication messages correctly, something that users will understand, and something that in addition to edit, like not to aesthetics, is also going to promote functionality and address our emotions. So when people look at the picture, they usually remember objects by picture, and they usually remember picture way better than they remember words. So many times when we think about something that I forgot to look at, I'm not thinking about who's the author of the book, for example, but I'm thinking, oh, it was something blue with some, face in the middle. And then emotional design. So that's something that also good to keep in mind. Okay, sorry. What's happened? 1 second. So what emotions does the design evolves in people? So that's from Inside Out cartoon, how like so many emotions inside of us. So it's important also to think about it, like what do people think and feel when they look at the images that we present. So some principles: scale, visual hierarchy, balance, contrast, and Gestalt principles. That's when everything works together. So kind of like we look at the scale, what is okay, am I going okay, that's okay. So we look at the scale, kind of like what is larger is more important, and we count this in the design. Then we look at the visual hierarchy, again, like what we want to show more, we make it more more visible or at the top, and then everything else is stacking underneath. And then balance, how do we balance it out? So if it's two large circles, for example, a person doesn't know where to look. It's competing with each other. So how to balance it out so one element supports another element. Or when we put text next to the image, also how does it work together? Something can be more of the background when we want to promote, let's say, content versus image. And then contrast, usually it's, something that you want to make like more bolder, you make more contrast, something that you want to make kind of softer, you work with less contrast. And then gestalt, how it's all coming together. And then what do we work with? We work with images, we work with typography, we work with color and with layout. So I wanted to go over each one of them. So this is typography. So the fonts typography has groups of fonts, and it's usually good to combine two or just use one. And it's not a good idea to have all four in one layout. So here we have the serif fonts. These are the most traditional fonts. So they're good for title, but also good for the text. And then they usually paired up with sans serif fonts. This is the most readable font. So it's something that like Arial, Helvetica, Roboto, the fonts that are the easiest to read. Usually the body text are in them, but sometimes it's vice versa. The body is in serifs, and then the heading, the title is in sans serifs. And then there are like more decorational fonts, scripts. So they usually used very minimally, not to overwhelm people, because it is more difficult to read, but it does create some like visual interest. And display fonts, like similar to script fonts, they are more for decoration, not that much for readability. And then color. So like color subconsciously can grab people's attention and kind of like signal some emotions, right? So the safest color, usually blue. Blue is the color of trust. So if you create like a brand or you do some design for your brand, think about colors that you want to show, like yellow, color of optimism, something that, it's kind of like universal meaning of color. But again, like sometimes in combination of like different combination can create different aesthetics. And then how colors work together. So this is some examples. And then there are many more combinations, obviously, but it's usually you want to have something darker, something lighter, and something in between. And light colors, like if you work with pastel colors, that's like also creates more kind of like softer look and feel. When you work with bold colors, it's for something that you want to convey the strong message. Okay, and now some layout. So how it's all organized. It's also kind of like what message do you want to like, what do you want to say? What is your message? Is it something fun? Is it something serious? So you usually think about who's your audience and what message do you want to tell your audience. So on the left here, this is more serious. On the right, it's like funner and not as serious or not serious at all. And then accordingly, you use the color. So here, for example, the color like blue, and then like soft colors on the photo. Creates more serious look versus here, kind of screaming colors, bold colors creates something more comical and not as not serious. And then some visual interest created with combination of color blocks with photography, some cutouts, and font. Again, like here, it's a more serious font, and here it's a more childish font to show. So these are the consideration. Who is your audience? How would you like to describe your brand? So think of, like three adjectives, how to describe the brand. Is it, I don't know, for example, for cars, it's going to be like fast, aesthetics, and like either affordable or like high-end, something that will help you do the design around these adjectives. And then like think what colors to use, what fonts to use, what images to use based on this adjectives that you just kind of like gave yourself as the brand description. Okay, and now Canva. So Canva in action, this is like shows all your screen, right? So you have the tools on the left, and then this is the expanded tools. So most of the elements are within this elements and text, and then uploads, it's whatever you upload. Brand can be used when you're doing repetitive work. So you can set your brand colors and brand typography. And then everything else is kind of like draw. I don't know. I don't think too many people draw in Canva. And then design, this is a shortcut to your, like to all elements, text, and your recent documents. So then I'll go over the dashboard. So that's how it looks like when you signed into Canva. And if you can sign in now, then you can kind of like do it in the real time, some like simple design. So what it shows here, it's you can either go by search, or you can go by these suggestions for you, or by like after you select one, there are some further suggestion of something that already exists, and what it's going to give you, its exact pixel size of the, you know, whether like it's video for Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube, it's already going to preset a template, but you can also start from scratch. These are the video settings, and then the same are for, you know, documents, whiteboards, presentation. And when there's nothing there that seems to fit, you can do custom size and set the pixel size. Okay, and then these are the main elements. So this is the tab for elements. So we have shapes, graphics, stickers, photos, videos, and I think there are a few more. There are like frames, emojis, and something else that are also part of the elements. And then within each one, you can do see all or use this scroll to see more elements. And it's going to tell you whether it's free or paid. So most of them are like you need to sign in, you need to get the subscription, but there are also many that are free, and it's great to see the suggestions that are, let's say, paid, and then try to create the same one with the free version. Then next one is text. So it's you add in a text box. You also have like recommendations here. You can use them as well, just as a starting point. And then you can upload images and videos via upload. Okay, so that's something that I just did, and I'm gonna walk you through how I did it. So this is a short video. I used a LinkedIn template. I think it's a square. So the way I did it is by getting the like pre-made template, and then I changed everything. I changed the color, I changed the logo, the text, and I'll show you how it looks like.
Hello,
I'll
I'm
just
Chelsea.
put it on the on mute for you to see, because I'm gonna work with it in Canva. So here I use the pre-made template, and then I put this the text at in the beginning. Actually put this image in the beginning, but I saved it after I already embedded the video in the deck, and then I put the logo in it and some effects. It's hard to see here, but they are more visible in Canva. And then I put this slide at the end. So you kind of add it as pages. Okay, let me share my. You can add the text to the video. Yeah, I think you will see it much better in Canva. Am I still sharing? Okay, so going to Canva, I'm gonna start it from scratch. So here, for example, if I'm creating something static, I can use not video, but let's say, I don't know, social media. It will have like a Facebook post, Instagram, or I can create my own design. It usually shows you your recent preferences, whatever I created. So there were like some flyers, posters, Facebook event cover, and then I am going to LinkedIn video just for the exercise. So this is my blank screen. I can go to styles to see like what are these are my recent styles. Can you see my screen fine? Yep. Okay. And then I can look at some templates that were already, these are my recently used ones. So I actually use this one for just for inspiration, and then I changed everything. So I'll show you how I did it. So this is the template that I was talking about. This is the exact size that LinkedIn video is using. So I don't need to worry about it. And then I want to detach this video from background, detach video from background. And then this is the video that they had. So you see it was like vertical video from phone. So I'm gonna delete that. And then I'm going to my uploads. Here I already uploaded the video, but you can, upload files through the upload files, or you can drag and drop them as well. It's gonna take like a second to upload the video.
Hello, I'm in Chelsea.
And now I'm gonna make a background out of this image. So I'm gonna replace background, and that's what it's formats this video to be a background. So now let's say the colors that this image is like that this photo is using is really not something that I want to go with. So what I'm usually doing, I have my logo here. So I'm uploading the logo, and it will automatically kind of grab the colors from this logo for me, or from the photo, from anything that you will upload. So it's kind of like nice that you don't need to like think of like what colors to select, because it already gives you the inspiration of the color palette from the images that you uploaded. Now I'm going to resize it. So on Mac, it's Command Option. So on PC, if you're using PC, it's probably Control Option. Option is resizing it, and then Command or Control is making it saving the ratio. So it's important to have the same ratio for photos. You don't want the photos to be scaled, or for the logo especially. And then I'm gonna delete this that was there already. Now let's say I want to keep this like effect. So this is the shape that was, the circle shape. So what I can do, I'm gonna just change the color. And you see like it's giving me the photo colors. So I'm just replacing it by the photo color that it suggests. I'm gonna delete this text. So now all the text, you see here, this is the video frames. So all the text is going to be on the video. And then, so I'm not good with copy, with text writing. So I usually use ChatGPT to give me some suggestions. So here I did investment multifamily slogan, and it gave me some suggestions. And then I picked the one that I liked, or you can do like kind of like, like more playful suggestions. Let's use this one. Unlock the fun in funds. And then let's make it like all caps. This is a gradient, so it has two colors, but I made them very similar. And I might want to do this text more visible. So to edit some effects, outline. Change in color here. And you can also group elements, like if you want them to move together. Group. Okay, and now let's say I want to add some cover image, so it doesn't start right away from the video. So I just add a page here, and then let me move it to the beginning. So here I pre-uploaded some images, but you can just drag and drop the images, and it's here in the upload. So let's bring this here. And let's say I want it to be a background. So I do replace background. And now let's say I want to move because it's the position, will just be the centered position. So I'll just double click on that. And now I can move and resize, rotate. And I'll add the logo again here. And then some text. So for text, this is a default text styles. It's something that I had with the template, but I can also look for something like funner that is free. Let's say it's this one. And then I can, change the color of the whatever was in the template. Or the text. Or the size. Some spacing. And then for the slide duration, I can also adjust this here. So usually like for person to read something, if it's something short, 5 seconds is good enough. If I want it to be longer, I can increase the time in here. I can also, do like fade animation. Okay, and now time to share this document. So I can do share here and then upload it with the link, or I can just download the file and then I can share it as a file. I can also share it on social, so I'm not going to be doing it here. But if you have it's your computer, it's everything set up, so you can go directly to your like either profile or share it on your social media. I usually just download it so I know exactly where it's going. Oh, it has also a suggestion you can do either like by single page or all pages together, and then it will combine the video for you into one video, or you can, download it separately. Okay, let me stop sharing. Was it helpful? Yeah,
Was
do you
amazing.
want to do something in real time and like share your screen, ask
Amazing.
questions?
Yeah. I'm struggling with reels. I mean, it would be great to see how to do reels actually, because
Mhm.
I'm struggling actually. I'm
So
trying.
for Reels, you can use the same principle just by
Right.
adding pages. It's really
Oh,
way
the
easier
video would-
when to do it. Yeah, like either, like on I don't know, are you doing it on Instagram or on
Actually
Facebook?
doing an Instagram, I'm putting automatic transcript.
Uh-huh.
I can add branding. I know how to add branding.
Mm-hmm.
I have zero effects. I don't know anything about effects. Maximum I can do is transcript. This is what I finally learned to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I don't know anything else to do truly.
Yeah, I think it's way more intuitive in Canva because you have more control over like all the visual effects, and then you just, upload it if you're not doing it in real time.
I mean, I have video that I just posted on Instagram like a couple hours ago, just simple, which I recorded my building right before that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you like, maybe we can see how it could be more interesting. I don't know. Do you think does it make sense? Or are we done with the previous video? The Chelsea.
Yeah, so yeah, the one that I did, it's basically we can use the same template, just upload the video. So if you
Can you run the video again? Because I think we did design, but we didn't really like at least the beginning of it. So,
okay, let me show
and
you
what we
where.
did the postcard, it's unrelated to video, right?
No, it's going to be all together. So that's
But
the
can you
beauty
show
of
the
it.
result? But
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, let me upload it to the drive so I can then show it how it's going to look like. I can also show how I'm doing it by sharing my whole desktop. Wait. No, maybe I'll just use this. Okay, so for example, let's replace this one.
Hello, I'm in Chelsea, 15 minutes from downtown. You can see it there, right by Chelsea River. Behind me is a great investment property. It's a triple decker, 3 units. Each unit is 4 bedroom, 1 bath.
Got it.
Great, long-term, very good paying tenants. The rent should be put up for market rate for about 3,500. It's a overall great investment property. Check us out.
Mhm. Super.
Yeah, and see, like maybe this one was too short, so I put this at the end.
Mhm.
And then this one, for example, I did this in the beginning, like
How do
the
you combine them together?
the cover. It's just by pages, but then the video is gonna do. The video is gonna be the
I
video that I
see.
uploaded is gonna have everything together.
So okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to, like, let's say you're using this one video and it shows this unlock the funds for the whole duration, but if I want it to show only in a, let's say, first 5 seconds, and then I want it to disappear, do I have to start a new page?
Yeah, great question. Let me see.
So I
I
usually
think-
I use a different type of like for reels I use, for example, CapCut, but you can actually uh set up a time when you want
Yeah,
the thing disappear. Ah, yeah, you
yeah.
could do that too. I see. Okay,
So you can.
I see. Ah, okay. Oh, perfect.
It just I have like I have it as a group, but it's gave me two elements,
Mm-hmm.
How
which
do
is
you do this? I
which is
think I
strange because I
understood
thought it's gonna be one group. So it's gonna
Ah,
have like one timeline.
I see. How did you do that again?
it again.
Oh, you right click and then you do okay, it's now hide because I think it's already showing me hide.
Ah,
Like
okay, then
if
it
it
will
didn't
show
show, it's
timing.
gonna say show timing.
Okay, okay.
Can you do transcript in Canva?
Uh-huh. I think you need to separate the video. Let me go to my elements, no, to my uploads, videos, and then here.
Hello, I'm in Chelsea. 15 minutes from
Mhm. Extract audio or show captions. Let's try show captions.
downtown. You can see it there. Right by
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
just show captions.
Nice. Where was it?
So it was if you
Oh,
get
that's
the video and then what did I do? Extract audio?
М?
Oh
Ну,
no,
где-то
this is the
есть.
audio.
Где-то есть подсказка.
Do Control Z,
О, нормально.
Control Z.
Танечка.
А,
Show. So you right click on it and then it's like show, you just need to find the video. And then it's show captions.
Mhm. Okay.
hi, honey. Sorry, I'm late.
No worries.
You're recording, right? So I'm gonna get a
Yes.
recording.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, yes, thank you. Perfect.
Yeah, I was wondering if I can change the style of the caption, but I don't see it.
I think you might need to click on the actual captions, no?
I'm trying. Right mouse click. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, click text in the
caption
left sidebar, select size from the caption set. So let's try this. Yeah, I can't find it now, but I'll do more research on changing the caption size.
Would be also interesting to know, sometimes captions are spelled out incorrectly, like they transcribe incorrectly.
Yeah.
So it should be way, at least on Instagram, you can click on it and go and change the text.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to see if, you can just send me and I'll add it as a comment to these questions. How to do that. But everything's super cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, anything else you want me to try or to show, or if you want to, like if you have any questions about your design and I can give you evaluation of what, like where to improve.
Like Reels, I would love to know more about Reels.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm doing a lot. What else can I do with Reels? Because I saw like here, there is a Reel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Creating Reel. I think it was like an option. It's an amazing thing, yes.
So it's probably the same as story, right?
I think like in the beginning, when you open in the beginning, there was an option to do Reel.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a, yeah.
So
So
here, for example, if you go for social media, it will show you all the
Instagram story.
type of,
Yeah, Instagram Reel.
okay. Yeah, so I usually, again, like start with the template just for inspiration. So let's say, I don't know, it's something like this. So you see they have like 3 pages, right? So let's say we also want to do 3 pages.
Uh-huh.
So this is our first page. This is our second page. This is our third page. Okay, and each one is like it's showing you 3 seconds. Okay, now let's say like I don't like this style, so I'm gonna remove the stuff underneath, and then I want to replace the video. So again, I'm detaching a detached video because otherwise it's locked. I'm removing it, and then I'm going to uploads. Like I uploaded the video, but I don't know if you can get them from Google Drive or from somewhere directly. I don't see the way to get it from social media. It's like you already posted it. I think you need to upload them.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm in Chelsea. 15 minutes from.
Okay, so this is your video. You can like probably also cut it somewhere. Let's say it was like not, not informational. So you want to like, cut it. You can also like put like the cover. Let's see if I can do it from the previous one. If I can grab, probably not because it's a different format. But I would add something in the beginning to make it more professional and to to put, let's say, your like photo. Okay, now going here. Okay, oh, and we wanted to do this, the captions,
Mhm.
and then see if anything about captions that we can do here. No, show timing. No, this is only for the, it's not for the captions transcript.
But it's a great idea to start from the template. It's much easier than start to fool around more.
Yeah, so let's say if you have this saved, right? So like then like you already have your cover, you can replace the photo every time, but like you don't need to do much for like the cover and the end. Like at the end, let's say you have the frame with your link, to your website. And then you just like, put the video in and like think about like some text or like some template for your text that you can, like do something cute, playful,
Mhm.
that works with your brand.
Yeah.
It's covered the whole thing. And then some fun elements. So you can grab something, some graphics or some frames. Let's say it's something like this. I can insert my image here. Let's say I'm looking for like something very blank, so it doesn't look like just like, some textured background.
Mhm.
And I'm doing it because like you have like a lot of space here, so I'm trying to work with the video. But then, you know, like if let's say you change the video, so then I can cut this thing in the, let's say it's only in the beginning.
This idea with slogans in ChatGPT, amazing. I never thought of it. Can I use it too?
Yeah, it's like it's really kind of, it gives nice ideas, and you can also like edit it a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, even that's super cool. Investor smile, not film. Cool.
So yeah, so it's like super quick, but like obviously you can spend
Hello,
like, more time.
I'm Chelsea. 15 minutes from downtown. You can see it there. Right by Chelsea River. Behind me is a great investment property. It's a three.
Can you show it again, this whole thing, the settings for it to disappear and like come the wording?
Yeah, so this was like this, the timeline.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's already there when you like it knows that you're making a video, but if it's not, you just like click on anything and do show timing. It just like right now it's hide. So like if I hide timing, like let's say the default, so you just right click and then do show timing,
Mm-hmm.
and it shows timing for all the elements.
Does it know to word to appear, like words to appear like gradually as well?
Oh yeah, so that was the animation. So effects. So it has like all this.
Yeah.
Oh, this was a text effect actually. Let me see. This is the animation. So you want this. So it's,
It was a bounce. That one?
yeah, bounce is already there. I think the
Bounce
bounce
is
was,
bounce is animation.
or you can do, you know, typewriter for the text, and let's say the bounce is for this circle. Oh no, animate. Did it have bounds?
Very cool.
Yeah, so you can like do different effects for different objects.
Hello, I'm in Chelsea. 15 minutes from downtown. You can see it there. Right by Chelsea River.
Cool. Very good.
Beautiful.
The more moving parts in a video, the better, right? We have to be like,
Like don't overdo it.
yeah, we have like with our
Think-
attention span, we have to like, ding, 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 ding. We have
Yeah.
something
But
happening.
like
Otherwise,
even here, I feel
we
like,
don't
for
go.
example, this texture is like not exactly like conveying the message. Like, what do I want to convey? You know, it's maybe it looks cute and fun, but it's not really the message that you want to show. So maybe kind of, you know, if I were doing it for real life, I would look harder. And if I didn't find something, I'm like, you know, just like kind of like do something simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends, you know, like how much time you want to spend on it, and kind of like, you know, after doing one, it's gonna go so much faster because you can just like reuse parts of it from your previous slides, reels.
Yeah. I mean, you've done some of them yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can post them as well or send me and I can load the
Mm-hmm.
example as well in the comments.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, we will show some as examples as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I think I'm stopping recording, right?
Mm-hmm.